find it strangely satisfying to build things that have never been made before out of junk that I've collected from all over the place. Like this oak board that I picked up at an estate sale. It's rough cut, 2 inches thick. I had no idea what I was going to make out of it until I was at a garage sale in Norwich and I picked up these antique ice tongs from the 30s, 40s, or maybe from a Three Stooges movie. So today on Alley Pick, I'm going to build something cool using this junk. Every once in a while, I come up with an idea so clever that I even amaze myself. I think today is going to be one of those days. I'm going to make this incredibly cool lamp. I've got the base here, which I cut off of the plank you saw earlier. Then I'm going to mount these ice tongs here. Then I'm going to install this glass block. Inside of the glass block, I'm going to put some old lamp hardware, light this thing up, and this is going to be amazing. I hope it works. Wait, if you're watching this video, I guess it did work. Good job, Tom. I love this wood block. On the top you can see the curved saw marks from the mill. It would be a shame to sand that down on a project like this where I'm using antique tongs. To enhance the beauty of the top texture, I'm going to apply a light stain and then some linseed oil. What I'm doing first is applying a paint thinner. This helps the stain to be applied evenly and makes it so the end grain isn't so dark. The ice tongs are a little rusty and worn looking. In order to keep this old look while cleaning it up, I'm applying this beeswax mixture I made. I found dozens of uses for this stuff. In fact, I think that'll be a future video. For the glass block, I'm not using a typical one that you would use for a window. I bought this one at Menards for $7. It's a craft block. The great thing about it is that it has this removable cover on the end, which will be perfect for installing the light bulb. I need to drill holes on both ends, big enough for the tongs to be inserted. I'm using a 1/4 inch diamond drill bit. I found it at Home Depot in the ceramic tile aisle. After drilling the hole carefully so I don't break the glass, I need to elongate it large enough so that the tongs fit through the holes. Now it was rather difficult to drill this 5/8 of an inch triangular shaped hole using a 1/4 inch diamond bit. However, I was able to accomplish it in about a half an hour per hole. Now I want to do two things. While this is able to fit in here nicely now, I'm still a little concerned that this sharp edge here is going to crack the glass. So I'm going to take this over to my belt sander and grind it down a little bit. The second thing I want to do is I picked up this shrink tubing. I don't know if you ever use this, but it's pretty cool. I'm going to slide this over the end, and then I'm going to heat it up, and it shrinks, and it's going to wrap around here. So when I put that in here, it's going to have some protection between the metal and the glass. With the glass block now mounted to the tongs, I have to mount the tongs to the base, but I don't like the way that this rocks. So since these are round and the base is flat, I'm going to use this Dremel tool with a sanding bit to cut some grooves in here to see if I can get this more stable. And once I have it stable, I'm going to use these clips. I'm going to pound these in and hold this in place. Now my Dremel idea was a failure, so I had to grab my router to cut the grooves. There's two prongs on an electrical plug. The smaller is the hot wire and the larger piece is the neutral. The hot wire is going to connect to the gold screw and the neutral wire will connect to the silver screw on the light socket. I think this is the coolest lamp you'll ever see. Cool, Ice? I knew you'd get that joke. It came out great, better than I expected. It's a one-of-a-kind lamp made from junk that would normally end up in a landfill somewhere. Now it's going to have a prominent place on my desk. Thanks for watching. If you like this project, hit that thumbs up symbol, give it a like, and subscribe to Alley Picked. Until next time, I'll meet you in the alley.